Welcome to today's story, Rufilla. If you guys remember, Rufilla is the wife of Sawius, and you can go back and look at the picture of her towards the beginning of the Blue Book. In fact, it was the model sentences in stage 13. If you look at her, she's on page 2, and she's looking miserable as ever, like everybody else in Roman Britain. And your book doesn't explicitly say it at this point, but Rufilla is actually related to Metella. We don't exactly know how. I've often said that they're sisters. They could be cousins. We'll just say that they're cousins. How about that? So we're going to learn a little bit more about Rufilla and Sawius and their marriage right now. So just like we've done before, what you're going to do as I'm walking you through this story, I'm going to ask you to pause the video at various times and answer some questions. Now, the Google form has spots where, it just says answer question 1 here, answer question 2 here. So have that Google form up and ready as we're going through the story. Alrighty, here we go. Rufilla. Rufilla in cubiculo sedet. I always want to start by reading the whole sentence and get a sense of what's happening. So we have Rufilla, our subject. What's she doing? Just like her sister, cousin, Metella. She's sedeting, sitting, this time, not in the atrium, but in cubiculo in the bedroom. Duae or natrices prope eam stant et crines componunt. Now, if you're being honest with yourselves, you're like, I don't know what some of these words mean, like ornatrices. I've never seen that before. Crines? Well, have no fear. If you're looking at pages 30 and 31, you'll notice on page 31, the word ornatrices is defined there for you. It comes from ornatrix, meaning hairdresser. So 2 hairdressers are standing near her, and they are componenting her crinaces, which essentially means putting her hair together. Yes, apparently it takes 2 hairdressers to put a Roman lady's hair together. Now, Sawius entrat, Sawius enters, Rufilla simulatque eum conspexit, ornatrices e cubiculo dimittit. So what did she do? As soon as she caught sight of him, she dismisses the hairdressers from the bedroom. And this is what she says. She says, Sawi, we're crudelis es. Wow, going in for the attack immediately. Sawius, you're a cruel man. Ego ad hanc vilam venire nolebam. Now we go to this verb right here, nolo, which we know from stage 13 means to not want. Literally, I was not wanting. You could say I did not want, I think. I did not want to come to this house. In urbe Londinio manere volebam. Now we have wolo as opposed to nolo. Question number 1 is, what exactly does she want right here, or did she want, according to this sentence? In urbe Londinio manere volebam. Moving on, Londinium est urbs pocerrima. So London is a very beautiful city. Londinium, by the way, founded by the Romans. It's a very beautiful city, ubi, where multas amicas habeo. O means I, S means you, where I have many friends. Difficile est mihi amicas relinquere. It is difficult for me to leave behind my friends. Non decorum est matronae Romanae sine amicis habitare. It is not proper. That's what decorum, non decorum est means. It is not proper for a Roman matron to live without friends. Oh boy. Okay, second question is, everything that Rufilla just said, there are actually several infinitives, and what I want you guys to do is to jot down 2 of the infinitives that Rufilla uses in these lines here. All right, moving on. Sawius then replies, Rufilla, quam lewis est. Now, if you look, the word lewis in Latin technically means something that's light, but it can also mean inconsistent, perhaps, changeable, something along those lines. And so we'll go with inconsistent. He says, Rufilla, how inconsistent you are. Ubi in urbe Londinio habitabamus, quotidie ad me veniebas. When, now mus means we, of course, when we were living in the city of London, every day you were coming to me, and quotidie mihi ita dicebas, and in this way, every day you were saying to me, Sempronia amica mea est fortunatior quam ego. Now he's mimicking her, like reading back essentially what she said to him. or at least his version of it. And he says, Sempronia, my friend, is luckier than I am. Of course, he is quoting her, so supposedly this is Rufilla who's saying this. Maritum optimum habet. She has the best husband. Maritus ei res pretiosa semper dat. Alrighty, question number 3. According to Rufilla, by way of Sawius, of course, according to Rufilla, what does Sempronia's husband always give her? All right, moving on. Vilam rusticam ei promisit. Oh, he promised her a country house. Ego quoque vilam rusticam habere volo. I want a country house too. Sed tu mihi nihil das. But you give me nothing. Wow. So Sawius has quoted this back to her. Think about this. I mean, how many times when you're arguing with somebody, especially somebody that you love, how many times do you kind of like mimic them or mock them back to their face? And if we're being honest with ourselves, it's probably quite a bit. Tandem vilam rusticam tibi dedi. Now this is Sawius talking as Sawius, not mimicking his wife anymore. He says, finally, I gave you a country house. Right along. Rufilla then says, sed ego prope urbem habitare volebam. But I was wanting to live near the city. Haec villa ab urbe longe ab est. So, next question is this. What is Rufilla's complaint about the country house, specifically the location? And then Sawius says, tu ipsa hanc vilam elegisti. You yourself chose this house. Ego quamquam, one of my favorite Latin words, by the way, quamquam pretium magnum erat, eam libenter emi. Although the price was big, I bought it for you gladly. Nonne haec villa est elegans? Nonne etia magnifica? Surely this house is elegant. Surely it is even magnificent. All right, now I have 2 questions for you. The next question, which I have lost count of, my apologies, I think it's question number 5 here. What is the tense of elegisti, this verb right here? What tense is that? And then the next question, question number 6, at this point in the story, what do you think of Rufilla? And also, what do you think of Sawius? So just jot down a few adjectives that you think describe Rufilla and describe Sawius at this point in the story. All right, moving on. Rufilla then replies, sed hiems jam apropinquat. And if you look over off to the side, you'll see that hiems means winter and apropinquat means approaches. But winter now approaches amicae meae semper in urbe hiemant. Now we take the noun hiems and we turn it into a verb, hiemant. So winter and to winter, meaning to spend the winter. I feel like we do this, languages do this all the time, where we take nouns, turn them into verbs, or sometimes vice versa, take verbs and turn them into nouns. My friends always are spending the winter, or are wintering, if you will, in the city. Non commodum est mihi in villa hiemare. It is not convenient for me to spend the winter in this country house. Decorum est mihi cum amicis hiemare. All right, now in that sentence right there, next question, I believe we are up to question 7. What is the case of amicis? What noun case is that? Is that nominative, dative, accusative, ablative, or vocative? We don't know genitive yet, so it's not genitive. Now, matrona Romana sum, I am a Roman matron, amicas meas visitare non possum. I am not able to visit my friends. In hoc loco sola sum, in this place I am alone. And then Sawius is about to just go nuts. He says, quid dixisti? What did you say? Sola es? You're alone? Hello, decem anquilas habes. You have decem, slave girls. You have novem, slaves. You have duas, hairdressers. And you have an Egyptian cook. All right, next question, number 8. How many slaves total has Sawius mentioned so far? And then Rufilla says, yes, and I have a harsh and cruel husband. Nihil intelligus, you understand nothing. Nihil curas, you care about nothing. And she leaves crying. Okay, question number 9. I want you guys to imagine a backstory for these two. How in the world did these two people who seem to hate each other, how did they meet? Like, what social classes did they come from? Did they ever fall in love? Was this an arranged marriage? I mean, what's going on with them? So write out your speculation. How did these two people meet? And then question number 10, I want you guys to pretend like you're a marriage counselor. What would you tell them? And please do not say get a divorce. Come on, people. I know we're like all the children of divorce here, but please, how would you try and get these two to reconcile? Because clearly they need some reconciliation. Okay, I love you guys. Bye-bye.